Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amber and I love all things handbag related. I also do some content related to concealed carry and how that works with all of these beautiful bags that I love on occasion. So if any of that sounds good to you, then stick around and let's hang out. So I'm super excited because today's video is about two brand new lug bags that just got shown, released, whatever you want to call it. The first is the Skyliner and the second is the Jitterbug. So I'm going to try to do this a little bit quickly. I'm very long-winded. But we're going to start with the Skyliner. I'm going to give you an overview of the features and then I'm going to show you a size comparison of that bag to the Apollo. That's one of the only other really large bags that I have from LUG. So I'm just going to show you those kind of side by side. I'm not going to test pack that one because it's a larger tote, so we know a lot will fit in that. For the Jitterbug, however, we are going to do a comparison to the Dory Mini because that was another smaller type bag that LUG released recently. So I'm going to show you those side by side, and then we might grab some of my actual items in my bag right now and do a quick test load on it, see the capacity. So let's start with the first one. Alright, so the first bag that we're going to go over is the Skyliner. I ordered it in butterfly gray, and then I actually went back because I'm a crazy person, and I also ordered it in olive, but that one hasn't arrived yet. So we're going to look at the butterfly gray for today. So first and foremost, this does not have a crossbody strap. This is the tote strap handles only. So on me, you know, my armpit's up here, so the drop on these, they're not super long, but they're perfectly fine. They're comfortable. They have the little jelly grip on them, so they're going to stay in place really well, I think. But it's a really comfortable fit. It works fine. I would have liked to have seen the crossbody strap on it, but that's fine. So on the front here, you have that little charm bar, which I do have one of the charms that came with my Flare 2 when I initially ordered it, but I didn't pull it out to show you. So you have that charm bar, and then you have the signature cell phone pocket right here. So I'm recording with my phone, but here's my phone case, and I have the regular Samsung Galaxy 22, the newer one. So this is a vertical pocket. There's my phone down in there, so there's probably at least a good 2 inches above my phone. So this should fit mostly any size phone, I would imagine. That's all that's on the front of this bag, so it has a very streamlined, clean look. I really quite like it, and I love those butterflies. I also love the olive, so I wish it would hurry up and get here. On the back of this bag, you have that trolley sleeve, and then directly above it, right here, you have one large pocket across the back. So inside this pocket, you have one ID card slot right there, the clear, and then right here, am I showing you the right side? Oh yeah. Right next to that, right here, you have 2 pen slips, if you can see those. And then other than that, it's just one really large open pocket, I think. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yep, just one really large open pocket. I do think that they said, yeah, right there on the front of that card slot, you can see this is your RFID pocket, so if that's important to you. Then in the main section, you've got really good visibility when you first open it up. So this is the front wall of the bag. So on the front wall of the bag, they have stacked a clear view pocket right here. Did I just zip it up? Yep. So they stacked the clear view pocket, and then directly behind it, a privacy pocket. Okay, right next to that, you have the key bungee. And then over in the corner right here, you have that bottle pocket, water bottle pocket. I did not grab a water, so I can't show you, but I can promise you that this pocket is plenty large enough to fit, I would venture to say, just about any cup you wanted to put in it, because it's also got some of that elastic around the top. That's a really large pocket. So then when we flip it around, so we'll be on the back wall of the bag now. This side is fairly simple. You have 2 cargo pockets right there, and that's it. These are not soft lined, they are just nice cargo pockets. Again, here's my phone case. My phone case goes down inside of it. So those 2 pockets do hit the bottom of the bag down there for anyone that likes to know that kind of information, because I like that. When pockets are up on this, up off the bottom and on just the sidewall of the bag, it can tend to pull it in. So I like to know that. So yeah, my phone's all the way down in there. That pocket definitely hits the bottom of the bag. Then overall, I think you've just got some really nice capacity in here. I think this will be great as just an everyday tote style bag. And you can, I also wanted to show you really quickly, this bottle pocket right here, it's not sewn down at the bottom. So you can, if you don't want that pocket and you just want to kind of smush it to the side and you use that space for something else, it will just smash up against the side. Now, that pocket has that lining in it, so it wants to kind of poof back out. But from the bottom down there, you can see it's not sewn at the bottom, so you can just smash it up against the side if that's not something that you want. So to compare this to another larger sized lug bag that y'all might be familiar with, I grabbed my Apollo. So you can kind of see, let me back up a little bit. You can see side by side that the Apollo is quite a bit taller. Let me see if I can line them up. So lining them directly up. So the Skyliner has more of an angular sides, has more angular sides to it, whereas the Apollo is more straight up and down back here. So to kind of line them up the best that I can, you can see that the Apollo is probably about 2 inches wider, but you have about, I'm going to say 4 inches right here, maybe 5. So 4 to 5 inches more in height with the Apollo. If we look at the bottom depth of them, again, the Apollo is a little bit deeper, I think. Not much. Trying to line these up the best that I can for y'all. So the edge, or the bottom edge of the Skyliner is right here, and then the bottom edge of the Apollo is right here. So there's probably about an inch difference in the depth on them. But overall, to me, the Apollo is a larger sized tote bag. So this to me is more of excuse me, more of an everyday size tote bag. Give me just a second, and just for reference, I'll grab a small Vera tote and show you that size comparison as well. Alright, so for more of my Vera gals, here is a size comparison with the Vera Bradley Performance Twill Small Vera Tote in Dover Mauve. And you can see that these are very, very similar in size. If I put them right up against each other, the Skyliner peeks out just a bit more behind the Vera tote, but I don't think it might be an inch, but they are almost identical in height. Yeah, they're about identical in height, if y'all can see that there. And then bottom width again. Let me see if I can show you. The bottom width on these two again is going to be very, very similar. But I also forgot to mention that the Skyliner does have 4 feet on the bottom. The small Vera tote does not. But for my Vera gals out there, this Skyliner is very, very similar in size to the small Vera. So if this is a great everyday shoulder bag for you, or a great size for an everyday shoulder bag or tote, then I think the Skyliner will be as well. So that is the LUG Skyliner in Butterfly Gray. Hopefully my olive green one shows up soon. And the next bag I'm going to show y'all is the Jitterbug. Look how stinking cute. So honestly, I was even more of a crazy person over this one because I thought this looked like such a cute little everyday size that I ordered the Kelly Green, the Sketch Floral Blush, and I also ordered the taupe. But it hasn't shown up yet. It hasn't even shipped out yet, so whenever it arrives, I'll show y'all that one too. But for today, I have the Kelly Green. I absolutely love this color. It's gorgeous. And then the Sketch Floral Blush. And this Kelly Green is very much a true Kelly Green. The Sketch Floral Blush, as I mentioned before, this is a very pretty, very soft pink blush tone, but it does have a taupey base to it, or more of like a tan beige base to it. So you can definitely tell that it's pink in person, but it's a very soft beigey pink. So really quickly, I'll show you the interior on the Sketch Floral. So this one has the little polka dots with the little clover type things. That's the interior for this one. And the strap that you get, excuse me, is the 1.5 inch single matching pattern or color strap. I think this is overkill. I wish this would have been the 1 inch strap, but that's whatever. So that is the Sketch Floral Blush Jitterbug. And we'll actually go over the features in the Kelly Green. So, on the front of this bag, you just have that little charm bar right there. And it just pops off. It's just a little rubber piece. It's no big deal. Like I mentioned, I do have a charm from my Flare 2 when I ordered it, but I didn't pull it out to show y'all. I should have, but I didn't. On the back, you have one long zip pocket. And let me take this stuff out. There's no additional organization in there. It is just a larger pocket. You have your 2 little grab handles on top of the bag. So, yeah, these are definitely large enough to get, you know, on the crook of your arm, or just a little hand carry, or, you know, wrist, whatever. They're cute. They're really, really cute. They will lay down when you go to wear this bag crossbody, so I like that. I think they would have laid down better if they would have been attached with a D-ring, but as it is, they lay down fine. They don't stick out too far or anything, so I think when it's against your body, they'll be totally fine. So on each side of the zipper right here, you get, just like the Dory, you have those dual soft-lined pockets. So here's my phone case again. My phone fits in there no problem. Let me see. Try to see if I can show you about how much extra space is in there beyond my phone. So I have mine pushed all the way to this end, and it's not gonna you're not going to be able to see really, really well, but there's quite a bit of space beyond my phone up in there. So you can see it'll wiggle around. There's quite a bit of space in there. So it'll fit on that side or the back side. They're the exact same size. So your phone will fit no problem in there, or your glasses. Then the main zipper does extend out past the end here. Again, you have the matching 1-inch strap. It is removable and adjustable, but it's, you know, got the little plastic thing on there right now, so it's just gonna have to hang there. Alright, so on the front wall of the bag, here's your little charm and the LUG insignia right here. So on that wall of the bag, you get a clear view pocket. So you can see my hand, not really, but you have a clear view pocket on the front wall of the bag. On the back wall, you get a privacy zip pocket right here. It's a pretty decent size. And then directly beneath that, you have one larger cargo pocket right here. So that'll sit up against the bag, or, you know, come out, whichever you want to do. And then looking at the front of the bag on this side, you have your key bungee that's attached down here. Now, one thing that I did not know that they didn't advertise is that they did the base of this bag like the flare too. So you have the little flap with the reinforced, I want to say, piece of plastic in it that you can lay down, and that will give you a firmer, more rigid base to the bag. So it pulls it out and gives you an actual base. So you can see when I push it down in there what it did. And then for storage, you can just pull it back up, and that will allow you to flatten the bottom of the bag for storage. So that's kind of neat. So now I am going to grab the dory, and I'm going to show you these two side by side, and then we'll grab just my everyday items and see how much can actually fit in this little bag. Alright, so for size comparison, here's the Dory Mini in Sky Blue, and this is the Jitterbug in Kelly Green. And if I hold those side by side, you can see that the Jitterbug is a little bit larger than the Dory Mini is going to be. Your top handles on these two bags, the Jitterbug is also going to have proportionally larger top handles than the Dory Mini. Side by side, let me push the base out to this one. If I can. So side by side, you're going to see that the Dory Mini ends up having more of a triangular shape, whereas the Jitterbug has more of an actual rectangular or square shape. So I think this one's going to have a much more decent capacity than the Dory does. And if we look at the base on each of them, so this is the base to the Mini Dory, and here's the base on the Jitterbug. So they look fairly similar, but if I line them up here, that makes the Jitterbug's base look much larger. If it's, I think width-wise, or let me pull my hand out here. I think as far as the depth goes, they're going to be pretty similar, but you have at least 2.5 to maybe 3 inches more in length on your Jitterbug than you do the Dory. So that should give you a much better capacity. So, again, just holding them side by side, that's your Dory Mini and the Jitterbug. So let me grab my everyday items now, and we'll see what fits in this. Okay, so I had to disconnect the strap just because it was just flopping around and getting on my nerves. I am still in my stretch, so let me pull all of this out. So I always have my phone with me, but I'm recording with it, so we have my case. In this front pocket right here, whoops, sit still. I have my keys, chapstick, hand sanitizer. Yep, that's all I had in there. I already pulled my phone out from the signature phone pocket. On the back here, I have my mints, pocket knife. I have my tape measure because I had measured a few things the other day, and then those are some spare keys that I carry for some other things. Then the main interior of the bag. So right now I'm using a Splits wallet in Bouquet Pearl. I have the smallest transport as my little catch-all. I have a Vera Bradley tissue case that I'm going to go more in depth on and actually show in another video here very soon, because this item is extremely special to me. Notebook, 2 pens. This is a, what is this thing called? Choo Choo Mini, and this just has change in it. And then my little mini deodorant, because I'm obsessive about deodorant. I think that's everything. Nope. Hand lotion. And then in the zip pocket, I have my checkbook and mask. So that's everything that I carry in my everyday bag. You can't see it because it's out of frame a little bit, but all this stuff is right here. So let's see how much of it we can get in the little Jitterbug here. So let's start with my phone case, which I would stick in either of the 2 soft-lined pockets, so we'll just put it in this one. The other soft-lined pocket is generally going to hold what I would put in, nope, because I have an outside pocket. So how do I want to do this? So the little zip pocket back here, we're going to put my mints, my chapstick, and my sanitizer. Those are 3 things I like to be able to get to quickly. Alright, the other soft-lined pocket here, what do I want to use that one for? I'm going to go ahead and put my mask in there. Masks are not mandatory where we live now, but I do still carry one just because it's good to have one in case you need it. And I think in that pocket I'm also going to put my pocket knife so I can get to it quickly if I need it. And then maybe just one of my pens. I'm not sure. We may reconfigure, but as of right now, that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, the privacy zip that's along the back wall here. I typically always put my checkbook cover in a zip pocket, so let's see if that'll fit in there. So it does. If you can see, it just barely, that pocket's just barely tall enough to fit my checkbook cover in there. So that's what I put in that pocket. That's all I'm going to put in there. The little clear view pocket in here on the front side, I think I'm going to leave it empty, actually. I don't tend to put much in the clear view pocket, so I'm going to leave it empty for now. The little cargo pocket in here, I think we'll just wrangle a couple of these loose items. So we'll put my lotion in there. We'll put the extra set of keys. Actually, no. I never use the little key bungee, but I'm going to use it this time. These keys are to some things I hardly ever use, but we're going to clip those on there and just shove them to the side. So we're going to stick the deodorant in the little cargo pocket and just keep it wrangled. We'll put the little tape measure in there. And then I'm actually going to stick the little notebook in there as well. Just let it stand up. So that's what I did with the cargo pocket. Notebook, hand lotion, the tape measure, and the deodorant. Just let those stand in there. I'm also going to shove the pen in the side of that pocket, I think. Alright, so we'll start with the little catch-all. Yeah, it's going to have to sit. Excuse me. And I'm actually going to take the deodorant out of that cargo pocket and just shove it in the corner next to these keys. My Choo Choo Mini with the change, it's also going to just get shoved in a corner. And then my wallet. I'm going to take the little tape measure back out because I don't actually need that. So, yeah, there we go. So my wallet, I wouldn't actually carry the splits in this bag because it is a smaller bag, but just for demonstration, we're going to keep going with it. So I'm just going to stick it in there. And then I have my very special to me tissue case that's also just going to slide in here somewhere. Just set it in there. And then my giant wad of keys, I'm just going to drop in this little spot. And it's all in there, guys. I have actually shoved it all in there. And truthfully, like if you carry sunglasses in a case, there's enough room on top of all of this, if you can see that, that you could set your sunglasses case just right on top here. So let's zip it up and see. Yep, it's all in there. I don't think it looks too bulky. You can see my phone case, the outline of my phone case here on the front a bit. But, like I said, I pulled everything that I had in my stretch out of there, which granted, my stretch was not completely full. But I took all of my everyday items out of this, and I've managed to put them all in here. So, I think that's pretty dang good myself. I don't think it looks too bulky. But, again, carrying a smaller bag like this, I would go to a smaller wallet. I probably wouldn't carry my little change pouch around because I don't need that. And I might even go into a smaller little catch-all, which would give me even more room in here. But yeah, everything's in there. The splits, what the checkbook cover and all that was in the zip pocket. The lotion, notebook, pen are in the cargo pocket. Little mini deodorant is up here in the corner, if you can see it. Change pouch, the smallest transport, my catch-all's right there, keys are right there, wallet, pen, and then those outside pockets, again, I put my phone on the front. This back softline pocket has my mask, my pocket knife, something else maybe that I threw in there, I can't remember. And then this back pocket, again, I have my mints, chapstick, and hand sanitizer. So, I think that's pretty daggone good capacity for a smaller bag like this. I'm impressed. And I can tell y'all, too, that when I carried the Dory Mini, I could get a small catch-all, a very small card wallet. I didn't get this much in my Dory Mini. I had to downsize my catch-all. I had to downsize my wallet. And I did not have my little change purse with me at all in that bag. So, the Jitterbug definitely can hold more and has a much better, not a much better, but it does have a larger capacity than the Dory Mini does. So let's attach the strap really quickly and we'll see how this looks. So they advertise this bag as also being able to hide the little D-rings if you just want to carry it like a little top handle or little satchel bag like this, or, you know, if you just want to carry it. So essentially what that means is on each end right here, if you can see right there, the little D-rings just fold up and down. So if you're not using them, you can just kind of fold them in and tuck them in. And it's the same on this end. Let me open that zipper a little bit. And the other one pokes out right there on the end of the zipper. So let me attach the strap. Alright, let's go to the shortest setting first and see how it looks as a short shoulder. So it's a little shoulder bag. That's the shortest drop on me. Is that gives you a better reference. I think it's really, really cute. Then let's go and I can't think. Let's extend it out for a crossbody. So for a little crossbody bag, that's how it looks on me. This tag's driving me bananas. So that's about how it hangs down on me. I think this is super, super cute, you guys. I'm so happy that I got the ones that I did. I think this is a great little everyday size, running errands, going to the grocery store. You just need your essentials, maybe a touch more. I absolutely love this. So that is the Jitterbug and Kelly Green and Sketch Floral Blush. Love these little bags. So that's it, you guys. That's my brand new, just released lug bags, the Skyliner and the Jitterbug. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you were wanting some more information about these two bags, or you were curious on the size or what would fit, I hope that this video has helped you. If you have any comments, questions, or you just want to say hello, then leave me a message down in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I absolutely love chatting with you guys. So until next time, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.